mensen van deze game is al welkom bij een nieuwe Metal Gear Solid. Moeten weer een nieuwe missie doen. Ik weet niet meer wat we moeten doen. Ik ben het allemaal vergeten. Want ik heb het spel verder gespeeld op een andere save. En daar heb ik de game uitgespeeld. Dus ik weet wel al. Ik weet al wat er gaat gebeuren en ga doen. Dus. Maar voor jullie neem ik dit natuurlijk op. Dus we gaan verder. Ik ben hier wel elite soldier. Ik heb maximale hoeveelheid.
Please landing zone
Roger.
Want op een gegeven moment, dit is eigenlijk een spoiler. Op een gegeven moment gaat het weg. Dus.
This is Speedquad. We're arriving shortly at LZ. This is Speedquad. On station at LZ.
Deze kunnen we ook aanpassen op customize, dat weet ik nu ook. Dat weet ik ook niet. Het kan gewoon Engels praten, we hebben vocal cord in de een van de bepaalde sheet, komen jullie ook nog wat te weten. Zo. De zoom.
Boss, about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results.
Zijn allemaal, wat ik even zat te kijken, dat waren allemaal, kijk hier. Zie je, ik hem zelfs al kleur veranderen. Krijgen we dit weer.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Mission not accepted.
To your vengeful.
Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa.
Okay. Body. Wat hebben we? Quiet. Yep. Yep. Select vehicle.
Deploying.
Daar gaan we dan. Episode 25. I'm through your vengeful.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map.
Daar word ik Eli volgens mij
Child
van.
soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
Dus ik mag die kinderen niet verwonden. Hij is niet super moeilijk deze missie, maar die commander niet tegen, dat is irritant. En ik mag kinderen niet vermoorden, dus ik moet er continu op neerslaan.
Be careful down there, boss.
Doven. Dat is irritantje.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, fuck!
Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put them down gently.
Ah! Dit had ik in gedacht. Ja, oké, foutje, bedankt.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Dat was een foutje.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Ciao. Ga maar uit. Het is misschien wel bruto en erg van die kinderen neerhakken. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, snake. Hallo, Wyatt.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Caution, rain approaching.
Another group of child soldiers? No, must be a squad they had out on patrol.
The map
Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Ik moet een commander hebben.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ja, ik schoot je in je hoofd.
That's the target prisoner. Okay, that's the general's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss. That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too.
Enemy
There's
prison.
no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction.
Updated.
Get him out by chopper.
Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Ja, moeten we naar de helikopter brengen. Oké dan.
Boss, another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project
This is B
being
Squad.
added.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Ja, ja.
This is P Squad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. All that's left is to extract the commander.
Oké, we gaan weer terug.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage, or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put them down gently.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Godverdamme.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Development complete. Development complete. Development complete. Development.
Allemaal developments die ik heb gemaakt.
Development complete. Development complete.
There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Jesus Christus.
Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
We hebben de commando. Dat ik kan nou zeggen mensen, er komen nog veel meer leuke missies aan.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Ja, doe dat maar.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has
Gaining
been
altitude.
updated.
Departing.
Extraction arrived
He's coming too.
at the base.
Roger that. Mission complete, boss. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Zo.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill.
Ja, dit bedoel ik.
At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Ja, krijgen we al uit die missie.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a sparganum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop.
Select
Boss,
unit.
do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen.
Staff has been
Priority
quarantined.
now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual.
Please specify.
If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this, fast. We're counting on you.
Please specify a project.
Maar mensen, dat zien jullie volgende keer.
A new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shibani and the others to Nzoya Badiabulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Maar dat zien we de volgende keer, mensen. Vergeet natuurlijk niet te liken, te abonneren op deze game 180. Tot de volgende keer bij een nieuwe Mother Base. Later.